We love hip hop.
segment here. He popped out.
It's 100 bands.
Yeah,
That's the real 100 band plan right now.
That's how you know we're gonna have an early summer.
He's
like,
If
the groundhog.
if A.W.O.L top 5 appears,
He's the Groundhog Day. That's hilarious. Big salute to Top 5. I'm gonna play the clip over here first. He popped out before the 100 bands, and that was in Jane and Finch area. He went to Dundas or Sankofa Square. Yeah. Right? So he bumped into Kish.
Yo, you dealing with that?
What's good, bro? Holy, bro.
Big 5. Shout out my
Oh my God, bro.
Toronto, 2020.
What are you doing here, bro?
Just in my city.
Oh my God,
Just
bro.
in my city.
There's no way.
Right. So they did the one pop out, and then in the same day, right? I'll go to my own page here.
do you want to say day or do you want to say like in
By
the
the
night?
evening, by the evening time. Right?
Same day though.
What am I doing at your game mall with a honey bun? I got some serious problems. CAMH problems. What am I?
The honey bun, I didn't know that slang right there. Do me a quick favor while you're here and smash that like button so we can break the algorithm. And join the comment gang and subscribe. It's free. I'm just catching that one there.
I don't, because same day implies that like the sun is still out. You know what I mean? Like
No, it's just
that's definitely past 12 a.m. The mall's locked and everything.
if it's past 12 a.m., then it's the next day. But as long as it's the same actual day, it could be 6 a.m. or it could be 11:59 p.m. It's still Monday. You know those ones?
Okay, it might be 11:59 still, but it's by the looks of it, it looks like that mall was closed for a while. The parking lot's empty.
Yeah.
But I feel like that's how he should do it. I don't want him to put himself in harm's way.
Yo,
you know?
I don't know. I don't know if it's because I'm a square, but like the idea of holding 100 bands in public is like you need security, like,
Just him and his
or you need a
cameraman.
gun.
He said it's just him and his cameraman. And then what did they say in the YG clip? I think he kind of recreated that in one of his captions. It's just me and my cameraman on the dollies or
With
some shit.
100 bands,
With a honey bun.
honey bun, which is a great term for 100 bands.
But how long was that clip?
That clip was like 15 seconds.
Maybe it was the
tops.
same
That
thing.
was 5 seconds.
Remember
bro.
when 6ix9ine went to O-Block?
That
I
literally,
know you guys are going right there, man.
Yo, we out
Respectfully.
here. You know?
respectfully, but like we don't see what's behind the camera. Behind the camera, there's a huge sprinter or something. They hop out real quick. They slide the door open. You know what I mean? Take the video,
Yeah.
jump right back in.
100%.
But and I'm not saying that anything's bad with it, but like
Okay, but the point is, he's trying to ramp up to give us some kind of rollout to something, or is
he's
it
dropping music again.
you guys,
Nah.
you've heard this one before.
Alive.
Bro, we've even heard the music. It's not coming out, bro. We want it to come
Yeah,
out.
we did hear the music,
Bro, he has music ready to release. I honestly think like, and 5 is smart because like he could take a little hiatus and he knows, okay, if I pop up with 100 bands, like I'm right back where I left.
You
Like,
can't drop no music right now.
Why not? Give us some more answers, bro. No, for real, fam. Because like I'm wondering what the next move is, and I talked to him behind the scenes. I keep on telling him drop, fam. But like,
Iceman's about to drop.
yes,
And then I'm not sure if you guys have been seeing like the theory of the track list so far, but there's been a few titles that have been in the booklet, and they're saying National Treasure is one of the tracks.
I did see that,
And that's the song with Pressa, like.
yeah.
Don't drop no music right now, though.
Shit.
Respectfully, don't drop no music right now, fam. You're not competing with that, brother.
You think that National Treasures, and please, we're not going back to a Drake segment, but if National Treasure is going to be on Iceman, Bomba Club,
Then that's a hard us right now.
I would be cheap.
Top 5. Let's go back to
the.
the little, you know, the where do groundhogs stay in?
No, but still, he can still drop. It doesn't matter. You can drop after
Nah.
Iceman drops.
You gotta I feel like if you're 5, you gotta drop when like you will be the center of attention.
Exactly.
He's not gonna be the center of attention if one of his main ops is on Drake's
If
album.
he gets on Drake's album,
And you're supposed to be Drake's shooter, apparently. And your op is about to do a world tour on with one of the #1 songs.
But I have a question, like if okay,
That's
let's
a dilemma right
let's
there.
let's assume National Treasure is on Iceman, right?
Okay.
Do you think it'll be similar to what happened with Smiley in terms of the increased visibility, or do you think this could catapult Pressa to another level?
I don't know, man. respectfully, I don't think it's going to go super crazy where it catapults him to another level because we've already got to hear the whole song. It's pretty much leaked and nothing has changed.
But it kind of stamps you from like a portfolio sense where you can add that to your resume, like featured on Iceman.
Oh, for sure, for sure.
And that's going to up your price. You can probably
Yes.
charge more for features for shows.
And hopefully, if it is going on Iceman, like they'll push the song even more now that
Exactly.
it's like official. It's not gonna get freaking copyright striked because it's not out yet. It'll get copyright strike because it's actually out.
And credits and royalties and stuff that you can make on
Yes.
as well.
You guys can play it in the club legally and then playlist it and all that type of shit.
But didn't we discuss this before where Drake never ends up releasing songs that were leaked?
Yes. So we're also in very heavy speculation land, right? Getting back to the whole top 5 thing, because like we're speculating. That could not happen.
That's true.
Does that mean not drop, bro? You've been sitting on music that we heard. He goes viral very easily still. So you still have the people's attention. What's the next move? Is it music or do you just go back to streaming?
Isn't Kishka Top 5's cousin?
I don't know. I think that's like a Reddit rumor.
Okay. I've been seeing that around.
They're just both Somali, bro.
But I feel like
You racist now, but
that could be a dope link up. You know, they could definitely help each other.
yes.
Because I feel like Top 5 needs someone to hold him accountable. And Kishka would be someone that like he has a lot of ideas.
Yeah,
so he'll be
yeah.
able to like kind of get Top 5 outside of the box where like because I feel like that's where Top 5 struggles, where like he doesn't really know what he could do on stream.
Doesn't
that-
say consistent.
Yeah, because as a street nigga, like what kind of ideas are you gonna have that's like not street related, you know?
Yeah.
Can I be honest? And I think this is also part of Top 5's like superpower. I think bro might have undiagnosed ADHD or something. And that's why he's like, he'll release stuff in spurts and it'll be like, whoa, like, and it'll be at such a high level. And then it'll be like, well, what are you doing now? And then maybe it's like, he doesn't know what to do. Like, because when you have ADHD, it's like, you might be paralyzed by the idea of like, you can't actually do anything. But when you do something and you lock in, then you do it at a high
You go
level.
crazy, yeah.
So I don't
Yeah.
know, maybe Kishka could kind of hold him accountable. Maybe broke
And-
down
and-
some Vivans or something.
And
I
quick
don't know.
disclaimer that I don't want to speak for you, but that's not a diss. A lot of people are diagnosed or not diagnosed with ADHD, and that is a thing.
Yeah.
Like you get super locked in, and you're locked in for like a month on these things, and then like after you just kind of fall off of being locked in, and then you're like
You don't know what to do.
you don't know what to do until like you're locked in again to something else.
Yeah, and oftentimes with people with ADHD, like they need pressure to get things done. So that's why it's like procrastination until like, okay, the deadline's tomorrow. Then they lock in crazy, you know? So
Yeah.
I think I'm not like a psychiatrist. I could just be I'm speculating, you know,
We're
he might,
psychoanalyzing the top
you know what I'm
5 right
saying?
now.
But a lot of successful people kind of, I don't want
Dr.
to say,
Fantastic over here.
Yeah. Dr. Fantastic for real. But a lot of successful people kind of deal with that.
Mhm.
And the only key to kind of defeating it without just like taking pills every day, which you could do, but that has its own side effects, is
Yeah.
like you got to do like like you got to eat healthy, you got to exercise a lot, but you also got to like organize your life in a way, you know what I'm saying?
Or have some management that's very good at their job. Like it's respected that you can trust, you know, just let them do what they got to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, just make me show up to this shit.
And you also need to have an activity that is challenging enough that gives you variability every day,
Yeah.
but not too easy where it's boring.
Yeah, because at one point in time, top 5, I feel like he was in a sweet spot with him linking up with all the streamers, like doing the IRL streams and stuff like that. Like his popularity was like at a good point, and he was linking up with really popular people.
But you know what happened? Bro, he went to the top of the mountain. He
Huh.
did a stream with Kanye. Like, it doesn't get better than that. So, like, from an
Yeah.
ADHD perspective, it's like, bro, I already conquered that. Like, easy.
Not even a stream like in America somewhere or somewhere in Canada.
In
Like the man went
Spain.
to Spain.
And he got a swastika chain. Like, bro, like, he peaked. Like, he maxed out that world.
Yeah.
He's kind of like probably not even inspired to do it because it's like, bro, I already seen like the depths and the top of the mountain, you know?
That's
crazy.
actually a good point because like look what happened to Kai. You know what I mean? Kai kind of like did everything he possibly could do in that goddamn room.
Yeah.
Met everybody he could, and then like he's like, I don't know what to do anymore. And top 5 kind of like sped run
Mhm.
a streaming career, where like he started from zero, from like a streaming sense, and got all the way to linking with one of the greatest artists of our generation, or even of all time.
Yeah,
what I
alongside
mean?
Sneeko, alongside like Neon, Aiden, like I don't know. Like,
Yeah,
'Cause
Nick
then, like-
Fuentes, all of the main super popular streamers and shit too. Like,
Yeah,
he's
because
like,
what do you do after that?
Yeah.
It's kind of like, and then he knows when he drops music, his music goes crazy. So he needs something that's gonna challenge him, that will kind of like motivate him to get out of bed every day and work on something that isn't like gonna reward him so quickly, because like it's kind of like easy come, easy go. It's like, bro, how much effort did he really put to get on that stream with Kanye? Like, I'm not saying he didn't work hard, and I'm not saying, but compared to mans who stream 8 hours a day for 5 years, who will not even get close to Kanye.
But like he didn't put much effort, but the risk that he took, like he was kind of crashing out on Ye, talking about like it could get like, you know, remember him and Ye were beefing at first.
Yeah.
And that's what Ye liked about him.
And then like they got on the phone, but like there's countless stories in America where like people will pull up on a CEO and they'll be like, and just because of the way how they talk to him or her or whatever, like you know what, I rock with you. Like,
Yeah, but he didn't pull up on him. He got himself so popular that if he tweeted him or DM'd him, that he would pick up.
I just feel like the game is too easy for him. So it's like, that's why he's not like excited to drop music. Like he's probably like, bro, I have a song. I know that everyone's going to talk about it if I drop it. And then what? Like I've already hit millions of views before. People already know who I am. Like how much more are they going to know who I am?
Cash in. No, fuck doing it for people knowing who you are. And at this point now, go get the money.
You don't think he has a sufficient amount of money where he can wake up every day and not have to work? Like he probably looks at his account or looks at how much money he has and says like, I don't need to do anything today.
You always need to do something, bro.
Fam, I think you saying it's too easy for him, sometimes that's what makes it difficult, bro.
That is the most difficult part, is that it's too easy. So he's like,
you know what I mean? Where it's just like, sometimes when things just work out, you're kind of waiting for the other shoe to drop, even though he did go through turmoil with like many times. But like sometimes when you've won so much, you're kind of afraid to do something else because you don't want to lose.
Yeah.
You don't know how that's going to affect you, how you're going to react, you know?
So what, you stick to what's easy?
Type shit. Or like you just don't do anything because like this could be the time that I lose. This could be the time that I fail, you know?
You get a paralysis in a kind of way.
Exactly.
Literally.
Yeah.
But yeah, I almost compare it to like, I always like comparing these situations to Shotti's, but like, you know, when a Shotti's too easy and she's just going and it's too easy and it's not even like rewarding at that point. You didn't have to work for it. So it's like, you get it. And then like, she wants to keep linking with you and you're like, like, yo, you already gave it to, like, I already know what it is. You already gave it to me. Like,
listen, man,
if
that shawty's giving me money, like if it's like a money thing, because like in the end of the day,
it's a money thing.
You got to make your money so that you can sustain the lifestyle and whatever, do whatever is going to be able to be monetized. Is my opinion.
But he has money, fam. I'm telling you.
I just feel like we're just assuming that he just has enough just to be able to live and just
why
sit
not have
down.
more?
But bro, we seen his come up.
Yeah.
We knew when he didn't have money, and we seen how he was moving. He was hungry.
Yeah, but we also seen him spend a lot, bro. Seen him buy a lot of freaking jewelry, spend on a lot of people and stuff like that. So whatever we might have assumed that he made, I doubt he's still sitting on that unless he has like amazing investments that he's like literally cashing out on like right now. Remember, he just came home like 2 years ago, fam. Not even.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But listen, salute to Top 5, right? Keep doing your thing. Right? We didn't talk about Top 5 on the podcast for a while. For a second, they were like, yo, you guys are We Love Top 5.
I hope he's not cheesed at my fake diagnosis.
Hopefully.
There's some validity to it.
I doubt he will.
Shout out 5, man.
Salute to Top 5, man.
We
Thanks
love
for
hip-hop.
watching. If you enjoyed this video, please make sure to check out these other videos on the screen and make sure to like and subscribe.
We love hip hop.